Hi guys, Tracy here. I'm going to show you how I made this layout for the Antiquities kit. First of all, I'm just going through my photos to choose the right one I like, and then I've gotten some of the corrugated cardstock and I am just tearing that down to get a nice thin strip. I think the corrugated cardstock you guys got in your kit is a little bit shorter than the sample that we had, so you just need to make a little space in the middle. I'm going to map my photo with this beautiful yellow texture paper. Super pretty. I've had my photo printed 6x4 with a white border already on there, and then I've just matted that. Now I've got the reverse side of that pretty yellow paper is this lovely blue wool color paper type stuff, and I'm just again ripping down towards myself to show that little white edge. Did that on both sides, and I have just slit that in half and I'm just popping it underneath. That's me taking photos for the magazine, which will have all the measurements for you. So I use 450 glue when I am crafting. It is like a fabric glue. It's a clear dry glue, but it gives me some time to manipulate if I'm not quite happy where my things are, but it will dry really well, and my stuff is never ever falling off my layouts because I've had that problem in the past. So now I've just got some archival ink, and I'm just using a little bit of the corrugated cardstock just to stamp. I was going to use the little stamp that comes in the kit, but I actually didn't have that when I made my sample, so you guys can use your stamp. You don't have to use the corrugated cardstock. I'm just going to distress the edges of that matting paper that I chose, that beautiful yellow, rolling it up with my fingers, and I distressed it with the edge distressing tool so it just looks a little bit aged. I'm now popping out the little grungy number from the laser cut you got in the kit, and I'm just cutting it in half, so half's going to come out the top and half is out in the bottom. And next I am going to cut out one of the wonky punchinello dies and use that on my layout as well. So I'm going to just use my Big Shot machine, but any die cutting machine should work with our dies. Some you may need to use a shim with, but most of them are fine. I use baking paper so that it falls out really easy. So you'll see once I've taken it out, all those little holes just fell out automatically, and it just fell out of my machine. That's what the baking paper does. So I just trimmed that up a little bit and layered it underneath my laser cut. And before I glued that down, I have decided I want to add a little bit of cork texture in there. So the adhesive back cork that we make has really easy to tear. So I've just teared it, just teared little bits, peeled the backing off, and I'm just putting little bits either side over top of my corrugated cardstock. Now I'm going to glue down my wonky punchinello and my laser cut at the top and do the same on the bottom. Again, with the 450 glue, I glue everything with it. As I said, it makes the stuff last and it will not fall off. And I have had problems with that over the years of scrapbooking. So my 450 layouts still look amazing. A little bit more of the adhesive cork onto the sides. Next, I've just opened my bag of collectibles, and I'm just going to choose some different collectibles to put either side coming out of the photo, to the left and the right. And again, I just cut them down because I don't need to use the whole one, and then I've got the other half to use some other time on another project. So I've got some of the film strip and some of the clocks and a few of the different tape measures and things, and I'm just gluing them coming out each side just to create a bit of balance with all the different colours and textures. Okay, so now it is time to take another photo for the magazine, and then I'm going to use some of the cute little wooden letters that come in this kit. They are super cute, but first of all I've decided to map my photos. So I just use a little piece of leftover cardstock or pizza box, or I think this one is just the packaging from a set of sheets, just to raise it up. Instead of using hundreds of foam mounting dots that can sag, I get a nice flat mount that way, and I'm using some of the cogs too now. So I'm just going to get some of the cogs, and I'm going to slip those in along with the little wooden letters just to create some texture and some layers around my photo. And so I kind of put some at the top, some at the bottom, some to the left, some to the right, just filling in all the little holes. Because I'm a good girl, I'm actually cleaning them up. Okay, so once I have done that, I'm going to adhere my photo down. Oh no, first of all I'm going to have my battle of choosing a title. So I'm just adding a couple of little extra little layers in. This is just some of the sticker sheet and then a little tag from the collectibles. If I put some at the top, I will always put some at the bottom. So I'm deliberately going to match up my layout. And I'm going to add a couple of little more of the wooden letters. Now I'm going to do that battle of choosing my title. So this is the cut apart sheet that comes with the kit. So well, first of all, I think I'm going to use one of these, but I don't. I do change my mind, and I use one of the collectibles, or actually I think I use the saying from the sticker sheet. So I pop that onto my layout, glue my photo down again with a 450 glue. I'm just cutting up little more squares of that cardstock just to raise my title up so it's the same height as my photo. Of course I didn't get it down straight, so we'll fix that and get that all lovely, neat and tidy, get all the excess glue off. Now I've got some of the beautiful fine wire, and do not use your scissors to cut this wire because you will regret it, because you'll trash your scissors. So if you just wind it round and round and round, it will actually snip off. So I put some of that up the top at the bottom, and my battery is about to go flat in 1 second because I didn't use my continuous charge, and I just put the wire at the top and bottom. Now I'm just going to go around all of the edges, and I'm just going to lift the edges of the layout with my fingernails just to give it a little bit more texture, just raising it all the way up just before I finish this off. So all the measurements and all the instructions for this layout are in the kit, and of course all the products to make this layout are in the kit too. So hope you enjoyed that, guys. You can buy this kit on our website anytime. It is $49.95. You get lots of layouts to choose from, and it's www.uniquelycreative.com.au. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back next month with another kit. Thanks guys, bye.